You know what's crazy is I was talking to a juice member, somebody who's interested in the juice earlier this morning, and I got into a buy on the demo account on TradingView, and it's still in profit right now. I would never do that on a real account, but I'm always looking at shit, and I'm like, man, I'm like up $740 right now. And I just randomly took a buy there. That's funny. So, what do we got? We got 4 minutes till open. We are in an uptrend. We have not broken the uptrend structure. We have not touched a gold zone. I mean, if I had to make an assumption, I'd say we're probably heading up. To where? I don't know. I'm going to extend my trend channel. I don't even know if the trend channel is legit right now, but I'm still going to extend it because it's what I see. Are we overbought? We're like right in the middle on the cross lines. We're on perp, so that's nice. Let's see where this volume goes. It's tough now. Remember, guys, if we're not in a optimal spot to take an entry, the best thing to do is not. We're at previous day's high, so if we do continue the push up, breaking through the high, that would make sense. We've only got like about 1,000 pips up to R1 gold zone though, so it's not a whole lot of movement actually. We've only moved about 1,000 pips in Asia and London. We do have some news today, so it's rough. Let's see what we do. Once again, we haven't touched the gold zone. So all we got to do is let the chart tell us which direction we're going to get magnetized towards. And right now, if we're just taking a wild guess, looking at price, it's in an uptrend. So if I continue to see reason to believe that price wants to continue up, I'll believe that. We got a minute 20 here. I didn't check news yet. We got some resistance to this area, and the same thing for a sell-off is I will, what the fuck, my FX book, you're fucking me up right now. Where's my FX book? The same thing is if price wants to go down, I will be cautious if we, you know, bounce on that uptrend line. I'm going to look at news real quick. God, I've been staring at my fucking computer all day. And my eyes are smashed. So we got some rejection to the uptrend line. We got S&P, we got PMI in 15 minutes. So that'll definitely push us. 30 minutes we got Bostic, and then in 3 hours-ish we got Powell's speech. So, oh my God, there's the volume. I am not able to get into that as fast as I would like. My internet's janky right now. I'm drinking coconut water from a coconut. So we got price supporting hard off of perp, looking like we're going to make this move up, which makes sense because we haven't touched the gold zone and price is in an uptrend structure. For me, it moved way too quickly for me to get in. It's still only like about a 500-600 pip stop loss, but I'm not going to chase. You guys already know I'm not going to chase. You guys, there's probably some of you guys already in it. Probably some of you adding to it right now. Totally fine. Look at that. Look at that. That was the moment 630 hit, that bitch just pushed away. So I'm okay with that. I'm okay with missing that because the moment that it pushed up, we were already like 300-400 pips away. So sometimes there's nothing you can do about it, right? Like we're not fortune tellers. We don't know that this is going to happen. And it is what it is. God damn. Look at that. Look at that. Maybe on the 1 minute we might have been able to catch it, but still that's no, on the 1 minute that candle 1 minute candle went 766 pips. Crazy. So it is what it is. We'll wait for something else. Living my best life. Can't go back to back with me, baby. Living my best life. Oh, this hat is making my head hot as fuck. So got some big rejection there to R1. Just let it play out and see what we do. That was massive. Look at that. Look at that rejection. But see, that's also why, like, if you did jam an entry, you know, the moment it tapped R1, you have to, like, exit because of what price is doing right now, right? Like, it's rejecting, coming back down. Like, depending on if you got in, like, it could be bad, right? It could be bad. So, if you did get into it, don't make it a fucking habit. Because the one thing that we cannot do is we cannot forecast. We're not fortune tellers, right? So don't let that be a habit if any of you guys did take it. Oh, that's why. The fucking door is open. So let's see what we do here. We got strong rejection of R1 gold zone. You took 800 on one of your combines. Nothing wrong with that. Hey, as long as you're aware of what you're doing, right? I don't care what you guys do, as long as you guys end positive. Just don't expect this to always happen. Right? Because just as much as it could go up, it can just fuck around and come right back down. So, good shit though. So at this point, I probably will wait 10 minutes to see what PMI does. So find something to keep yourself busy for the next 10 minutes. I am currently looking at going to Turks and Caicos when I get back in October. Can you believe, like, it's only 30,000 points round trip from Portland to Turks and Caicos? Crazy. Has the time changed? No. What time? Like daylight savings? I don't think so. 6:30. Yeah, we're at 6:30 right now. My 6:30 candle is 9:30. Did you by accident change your UTC time in the bottom right corner? I don't know if you're on your phone or your computer, but your time zone might be East Coast. If it is East Coast time, then it's going to be 9:30. Or are you cheating on me with another strategy? Is that what it is? And you forgot to change it back? Huh? You got caught, motherfucker. You forgot to turn it back. You forgot to turn it back. He must have clicked some. He must have clicked some, everybody. Okay. Everybody cheating on me. Everybody, Yuzo. All the international peeps cheating on me. Check the bottom right. Is your guys bottom right? Is your time zone UTC 7? The Los Angeles time? Motherfucking Yuzo. You bastard. So we got price still breaking up. It's kind of a shitty. It's shitty because this is a beautiful entry to get into anywhere else but where it's lining up right now. So exactly. So it's 1,000 pip risk. It's probably about 1,000 pip risk, maybe a little bit more. It's pushing right into R1 gold zone, so it's not an entry that I would want to enter into, right? Because we don't want to enter we don't want to enter when price is right into the gold zone, because if price hits the gold zone and rejects, then we're in a shitty situation. Right now, price is breaking through the gold zone. R2 and the high, this uptrend line, the uptrend channel is up over here, so I might possibly get into it for one contract and see how it plays out, but we'll see how this ends, because we are heading to be overbought. The only thing that would keep me positive about wanting to continue this entry is that price has only gone about 2,300 pips, so there still is opportunity there for price to move. All the other indices are sideways right now. Gold is sideways. US30 is the only index moving right now. PMI in 6 minutes, correct. So we'll wait. Once again, this is when you understand why we're waiting and you understand why you're not entering. From now on, I'm not going to say missed an entry. I'm going to say we didn't enter. You know, understanding the reason why we didn't enter is totally fine with me, right? Because I'm also okay with not taking an entry today. Any day, I'm okay with not taking an entry. Like if this candle, if 630 was like half the size, I would have been like, fuck yeah. Jump into that, hold it to the gold zone. As it pushes above the gold zone, we'd still be in it, so it's alright. We'll wait for another one. God, my eyes are really fucking burning right now. Ugh. So we got a wick to the top. Liddy candle is still green. Oh man, if we didn't have PMI, I would want to enter. But the trend is up. one lot size. Nah, I'm just gonna wait. You know why too? When we get further away from perp, a lot of times price rejects, right? Like even yesterday price pushed up hard, and as price gets further away from perp, it gets to a point where it travels so far and then it's going to want to catch up to perp and then make a decision off of perp again. So being that we've gone pretty far away from perp, price can still push up. That's a definite fact. But if I'm taking, basing my entries on average, I'll wait at this point. Because when news hits, that's going to be 50-50. But remember, even throughout news, price still respects perp. So if we're looking at price right now, this is normal, like normal movement to R1. We break R1. The chances of R1 going to R2 is very high. It's just unfortunate that we have news and it wasn't the best entry, so we gotta wait. This one was not meant for us. Oh, I'm getting comfortable. Oh. I need to close my eyes. I've been literally staring at screens all damn day. That right there, if you were to enter in at the break of the gold zone, you'd be in profit about 444, 456-ish. Oh well, that all happened too fast. Yeah, I have like 2 pairs back home in Oregon. I just never brought them with me. Fuck. I try to like do the whole look away from the charts every 20-30 minutes, or look away from the screen every 20 to 30 minutes and just flex the eyeball muscles a little bit. But if I can be honest, the majority of today was literally staring. I was playing a bunch of Xbox on the computer, on my phone. Not healthy. We got 10 seconds left before this news drops. Let's see where we go. Where did you come from? Where did you go? Where did you come from, Canada? Yeah, we're still trending up though. I mean, and this makes total sense. Like, looking at the overall movement, right, from yesterday when we pushed back into the uptrend channel, when we're at the bottom of the uptrend channel, what on average happens? On average, if we're breaking back into the uptrend channel, we'll go towards the top of the uptrend channel. So all of this makes sense, right? Look at the uptrend channel. that just so happens to be R2. So all of it makes sense. It's just our entry was not there today. Poor thing. News is dropping right now. 15 minutes, we got Bostic's speech. I would be expecting a lot more volume than this, but there is no volume for this news. That's ass. Ass, 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 ass. We're at the next level already. And where are we, right? Where are we relative to the 500? We're above it. Good movement. It just sucks that our entry wasn't there. Look at that. Full gold zone to gold zone. Give it to us. Give us the full gold zone. Come on. Remember, no entry is better than a losing entry. Look at that. Look at that. Beautiful. Dirty charts. Couldn't give us the entry though. That's the worst part when it does that.
Good night.
See you. There we go. We're about 90% to the gold zone. That was the move, y'all. That was the move. Strong push there. Got about 10% more left of this gold zone push. little bit rejection here. So this is a pretty crappy part, right? Like at this point, price is about 90% of the way, gold zone to gold zone. When it starts to reject like this, it might take a little while. Price might just dance around a little bit. We got that rejection, we got the support to the bottom there, so we're looking still like we want to head up. It's probably just going to take a hot minute for it to make that full push to the gold zone. So solid movement from 630 up to where price is right now. That's a solid 1500, 1600 pips. From the break of the gold zone to where it's at right now, that's about 1200 pips. Good movement, no entry. But even though, if you're not in it, the takeaway from what we're doing right now is to just understand the movement, right? Understand the perp, the uptrend channel. It was an uptrend structure. It was support of the level. We're above the 500. Then looking at the next one, it's just the continuation. Lady candle still green. Push through level, push through the gold zone. Because in the future, if we have an entry that is like this, and there's maybe less things in the way, and maybe price doesn't push directly into R1 gold zone, you guys gotta remember the days like this and take the entry risk-free, not risk-free, but 100% confidence. But honestly, I probably should have gotten into it at just one lot size. That's on me though, I wasn't paying attention. 1,119, yeah, that would have been like, that probably would have been like 50 bucks. And then as price broke, add to it. and then move stop loss underneath the gold zone and that candle, and then ride that up risk free. Yeah, it'd be like that though. Why is it so hot? I'm not sure if outside is hotter and my AC has to work overtime, but usually I have my AC at like 25 degrees Celsius, and that's cold enough. But these last 2 days I've had to bump it to 24 degrees Celsius and to be comfortable. It's pouring, man, but it's still hot. It's humid as hell, you know? That's why it feels more sticky. It's not like dry heat, but it's like, because it was just hot, and it's still hot. Like, you know, even when it rains, it's 84, 85, sometimes 90 degrees raining. It's horrible. It's actually nice when it rains because for that split second that you're caught in the rain, it feels nice that you're cooled off. But yeah, having that 84, 90 degree hot air and then it rains, sometimes it's all like the stank, you know, like all the stankiness on the ground. That all starts to steam up. More rejection here. It's good, especially here in Cantà, where I am. You know, like 2.5 hours south of Ho Chi Minh City. It rains so fucking hard, and it rains for so long. Like 3 weeks ago, maybe 4 weeks ago. I don't know. It just rained for like 2 days straight. Hard rain. Even at my factory, there's a section like by the front office that one of the drains, they were supposed to clear it, and they know, like the maintenance guys know when we're expecting the heavy rain, and they're supposed to clear the drain if there's any like debris in it, and they didn't. And then the front half of the office ended up flooding. Like it was bad. They got their asses ripped though. But yeah, it gets bad here. Although not as bad as like Da Nang. Like my house in Da Nang gets buried, like feet of water. Like Hanoi, when it rains hard, because I don't know if it's underneath sea level, but every time it rains hard and every time it storms or typhoons, yeah, it's like 4 to like 8 feet of water over there. I see people riding their scooters, and I'm like, you gotta be kidding me, because they ride it for like 30 seconds until it gets like 3 feet of water, and then the scooter starts floating, and I'm like, what the fuck were you thinking? What did you think? Like you're just gonna ride through the water, 4 feet of water, on a scooter? Oh fuck. And then you'll see them real fucking pissed, and I'm like, what? How? How did you think that was gonna be acceptable? Yeah. Where is your family from over here? Saigon? Ah, nice, nice, nice. Good old Ho Chi Minh City. District 1? Ah, Japantown, my favorite. All the massage parlors, all the buy me drinky bars. Hello, honey. You are so beautiful. So beautiful, honey. You give me money for my water buffalo. My buffalo, my sick buffalo need money. We got price slowly creeping up to R2. Looks like we'll get the final push here. We got Bostic, right? Isn't Bostic having a speech shortly? What a hell. Oh, the speech is right now. I was just talking to your aunt, Chris. I told her that I better get an invite to the wedding. She commented on my diamond earrings, and I was like, I'll come and give you I'll give you a big gift if I get an invitation to your wedding. She's like, okay. She said November, I think. November 2nd. For real? Well, I mean, it's Texas, so it makes sense. And wind's out there, so that's fucking funny. I gotta be careful because everybody I fuck around with knows everybody, and then everybody knows me. But it just so happens everybody's like one person away from finding out that I just be fucking around with all of them. I'm like, it's just one introduction away from blowing up everything. Texas is still too hot though. Too goddamn hot. That's where that 5% window comes into play. 5% tint so you can't see up in my window. Dry hot. Stupid like an oven. I think worse than Vegas. I mean, Vegas... When Vegas gets hot, I'd say it's on par with how Texas is all the time. Like, it's not that Vegas's dry weather is worse than Texas's. It's just that Texas has the dry weather more often than Vegas. Like, Vegas will be cool sometimes. Like, I just fucking suffered every single time I was in Texas. That's my experience, anyways. Although when it does get bipolar, like when it rains and then the next thing you know it's fucking blazing hot, I'm like, what? What the hell? Like when I spent time in San Antonio, the majority of the time it was just super fucking hot. The only times it would rain really hard and then snow, but that only happens like a couple times. It doesn't happen a whole lot. But yeah, when it does go bipolar, it does go bipolar. You're right. But on average, it's more hot than not. Fuck that. I had the opportunity to buy property out there, and I was like, fuck no. Hell no. I wouldn't mind it if driving everywhere wasn't like a whole mission in itself. Like anytime I wanted to go somewhere, especially like with traffic, it's always like a whole fucking day event. I'm like, I just want to go to HEB. And I'm like, oh, I gotta plan for at least a whole fucking hour or two. Exactly. Especially if you like take the wrong exit. Yeah, good fucking luck. You're gonna miss the birth of your child, you know, if you just take the wrong exit. That shit's horrible. And all the road work, you know, I spent most of my time when I was there in San Antonio. There's never ending. I don't know how it is like in Houston, but it's never ending. There's never ending road work. It's just like Hawaii. Never fucking ending road work. And then it's confusing, especially like when you go down the main like not highways but the junctions, the streets, to where there is the highway in between, and there's like 6 lanes, and the very far left lane is like a U-turn lane, and then the 1 or 2 lanes to the right of it is turning, and then the one on the outside is also a straight if possible. If you want to, it's optional, right? You can turn if you want to, and then there's like 3 lanes that are going straight. But motherfucking Texas drivers don't give a fuck. I understand why. And when I first started spending a lot of time there, I would always pay attention to like how many insurance companies there were. There is an insurance office on like every block. And then I look at the cars and then I look at the trucks and I'm like, yeah, these motherfuckers, I don't know what they be doing to their cars, but they be getting into accidents here and there and fucking shit up. All I can remember is like Mustangs, Chargers, single cab Chevy Silverados, slammed to the ground, blacked out, no exhaust, revving it up. It's always the single cab Silverados that look like it's like fucking El Chapo. Exactly. Yeah. There's the one street in San Antonio, Culebra. That street sometimes you could be stuck on that thing for legit an hour, hour and a half. It's always so bad. I just maybe they didn't think as many people were going to move into San Antonio. We got some more rejection here to the top. Trying to get a better idea if we're going to be rejecting here. If you want it, you can get it. Let me know. It's 9 o'clock. So about 40 minutes went by. See, so you guys see like a day like today versus yesterday. We're done. We're done, right? In 40 minutes. Today's one of those days that, hey, we maybe might not take an entry. It might take a little longer. But you guys got to give yourselves, you know, some restrictions, some boundaries, some organization, some. Oh wow, I like that. To be disciplined, right? Because what do we know that the further into the day that it gets, the choppier price ends up becoming. It's not always, right? Sometimes you guys see that there's nice movement towards the end of the day, but are you going to be on the whole fucking day, right? And on days like this, when it's a speech, we're having the speech right now. The speech probably will go for about 30 minutes, so that probably takes us to about 7:25, 7:30, 9:30-ish my time. You know, if nothing pops off, I might not take an entry, and I've already accepted that. So. One big room full of bad bitches. Come on, Barbie, let's go party. So we got price still pushing up into our 2 gold zone. And remember, these types of news, I like to think of them as the direction setter, right? They, for whatever reason, like everybody has a different reason as to why price ends up trending. In my experience, every time price goes sideways and news hits, news pushes price in a specific direction. So missing this, it doesn't necessarily feel like I missed out on anything, right? It is what it is. But what it does reconfirm in my head is that we're pushing back into this uptrend channel. You know, whereas these last few days we've been on the bottom of the uptrend channel, kind of worried if we're going to break down or not. And even yesterday, right, with the fake out to the bottom, pushing us right back up into the 500 and then back into the trend channel. Now at least we know we're back in this trend channel. So what can we do now? We can just wait to take our sells, maybe if it gets to the top here for the drop off. If it comes back down, wait to take a buy, come back down. Now we just play within this trend channel. So it's nice. It's nice because it's confirmed. Whether or not people want to put the reasoning on news or not, I don't really care what fucking made it move. I just know. At least I know. I think that price is determined by this news. And it makes sense. Like if you want to think about like economically and fundamentally, like yes, whatever news they're talking about, maybe they're saying positive things. Well, price is going up. So I just don't want to spend time. There are people who trade like news, and they'll look for keywords. There are keywords that the feds will say, and when those keywords are said, they'll be like, okay, this is going to make price go up, or okay, this is going to make price go down. Like people have strategies based around just specific words that are said during these speeches. I don't do it because at least I haven't seen a consistent pattern with those words matching, and I don't even know what fucking words they are. Right? It's a whole different world. But I just know when news hits, it usually dictates direction. Come on, Barbie, let's go party.
When you're a pit bully.
Who the fuck is that guy? Boy, if you don't get...
I got a homegirl and oh, we got some rejection there. Little wick. Homegirl out in Atlanta starting to pop off on social media. She drifts, she slides a scat pack. I gotta go out there, fuck around in ATL for a hot minute. Maybe I might go there when I get back. That's awesome. That's cool as hell. Can you show where your trend channel starts? Deep. Go to the 1 hour. So that's why I believe in the uptrend channel even more, because it's off of the 1 hour. You'll see right there, big girl. Roger that. And if you look at the where I start the top of the uptrend channel, it's where it was once a support. So you see the top over here, these two connection points. Maybe I might drop it down a little bit. But I look at all the areas, right? Supports turn into resistances, resistances turn into supports. So this was once a support. This was once an uptrend channel. And now it's being like the top of this uptrend channel over here. I know that's kind of confusing. It was the bottom of the uptrend channel, and now it is the top of the uptrend channel. So I use that right there. It just so happens that it just fits perfectly. Bottoms, 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 tops, tops, tops over here. And then the bottom is just a normal ass uptrend. So we are getting some rejection here. She is my rock. She is my rock. She is my rock. They can stop the hustle. Big rejection. Are we going to come down? So the shitty part is perp is down over there. If this is where we're rejecting though, once again, everything about today, unfortunately, is not the best entry points. But we'll see how this plays out. So we got some selling off here. So we had the doji to the top. We have a pretty strong bearish candle here. Lady candles are all red. Once again, the only thing that is pretty shitty about this is to see perp down over there. Because a lot of times what does perp do, right? Perp goes down to perp and then supports if we're above it. If I can see price get underneath perp, that'd be better. But to think about that, right? To think about how far we'll be when price gets down to perp. Like even with where price is right now, that's about 700 pips to perp. So that means if you were to enter in right here, 565, and then you got to make a decision. Are you going to hold it, seeing if it breaks perp to the downside? Are you going to manage the entry in case it breaks to the top side? It's a rough one. I will say, I'm in it off of the wick to the top. I'm only in it one lot size though. I want to really confirm where this is going to go before I start adding contracts. I'm in profit like $30 right now. It's nothing major, but I'm not going to jam contracts knowing that we might support off of perp here. So we'll see how it goes. Even if I take $50 from this day, that is fucking great. Got price pushing pretty hard. From where I entered in, right about here, that's about what, 800-ish pips? Yep, solid. Probably gonna start testing perp here soon. Lady candles are still red. Oh my god, my eyes are killing me. Cross line's coming down from being overbought. I didn't even look at that. Yep. So you can see the 80 mark. Cross lines haven't completely crossed all the way back down. That sometimes is telling me like maybe it's not completely ready to make the break all the way down. And we're looking at it right now, right? Like it's supporting here kind of off of perp. So a lot of those things still I wait for as confirmation. She's my rock. Oh, 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 oh. I don't know why that sound stuck in my head. Oh, maybe this hat is squeezing my head. Maybe I just got problems tonight. Although I just drank this coconut water. Maybe there is a brain-eating worm in here. I drank like 2 coconuts today. My factory has we have like a farm. We pretty much make all of our own fruits and vegetables and shit. A lot of bananas. A lot of coconuts. Chewy. Ewa. What else do we have there? A lot of guava. A lot of vegetables. A lot of fish. Here's my rock. Oh, 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 oh. It's my left eye. I can feel like my left eye throbbing. Like it wants to burst out of my fucking head. My chérie amor, pretty little one that I adore. Julia. I didn't even realize it, but I come back in like 5 days. I'm not even prepared. I didn't do anything. I'll deal with it when it comes. She's my rock. Oh, 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 oh. I didn't realize people were my Streamlabs wasn't updating the comment section. Son of a bitch. I'm USD JPY guy, but you are good, bro. I appreciate that, man. I only trade US30. I used to trade Forex when I first started to learn how to trade, but the movement on Forex I don't like. There's not as, at least I don't, at least for me, and it's different, right? There's so many different strategies that work, but for me, I like to take, you know, 500 to 1,000 to 2,000 plus pips. With the forex pairs, you know, sometimes they barely even move like 20 to 30 pips a day. Some barely even move like 50 pips a day. So nothing wrong with them if you have like a solid strategy that works with that type of movement. But for the average person, trying to make money on price going up and down is very difficult, right? Like if you watch the way I trade every day, you'll see that the movements we get into, they run fairly well. So if you got something that works on USD JPY, that's awesome, man. That's awesome. And it just makes sense. You know, some people who ask me why, you know, Forex, like fundamentally, if you think about money, right? Currency, because this is something that most people who trade Forex, they don't really ever think about. But when you trade Forex, when you trade currencies, you got to remember every nation that has a currency, they don't ever really want price or the value of their money to go up or to go down too much, right? Like the fluctuation. There is like beauty in having the money at the perfect inflation rate so that people want to do business with you. So like Japan, for instance, if you look at Japan, when Japanese yen becomes too powerful against other like USD and Great Britain pound, what they'll do is they'll stop doing business with international, so that the cost of the yen, the value of the yen, will go down in price, and then people will end up wanting to do more business with them, and then it's just, that's what they do. That's how they fluctuate their money. And every nation does something very similar to it, right? They control the value of it, and it's hard, you know. In my experience, it's hard, and that's what I learned on. I used to trade everything that was USD and everything that was London, right? GBP. And yeah, it just got to the point where I didn't like it, you know, like the moves, especially like some people trade on the 15-minute, I trade on the 5-minute. Even on the 5-minute, it was just too choppy for me. Maybe a strategy on the 1-minute might be fine, but other than that, yeah, no, Forex is not for me. So, but I'm glad, man. I'm glad if you have something on USD JPY. That's awesome, man. Keep at it. Don't give up. Even if it doesn't work or it's not consistent, figure out how to make it consistent. That's exactly what I did for my strategy here. Is even when I wasn't consistent, I knew, right? I just studied how the US30 moved, made my indicators, and now I'm set. We are very near perp. So the shitty thing about where price is right now, we're back in between the two gold zones, right? Right now, the likelihood of us going back down to the gold zone is very high. I have not entered into contracts yet because I was not at a place where we're like breaking and I can confidently get into contracts. So right now I'm in profit like $50 and I'm cool with that. You know, there's nothing. And even if price breaks perp here hard, it's tough for me to want to add more at this point because my initial entry is so far away. We'll see what price does over here though, but I might go into profit in case price bounces off of perp. And to just, you know, just to have some money for the day. So my stop loss is in profit $45. I'm floating in profit about $50. Nice. I got in off the wick to the top. I just didn't get to add any contracts because I didn't see anything breaking that was really nice. And I did consider just full lot sizing it, right? Like as soon as like the push down after the wick to the top, I thought about it, but I just played it safe, that's all. But this is good because even though I'm only in profit $45, I'm still playing out the entry, right? And that's more important. I don't care about the dollar amount. I care about the pip. I care about the entry that I took. And right now, from my entry to where I am at the moment, that's a solid 1,000 pips. Technically, I'm doing everything right, right? It just, I will adjust the lot sizes to what I see on the chart, right? Like there's very rarely have you guys ever seen a day where I did this, right? There's always, almost every day that I take an entry, I am adding contracts to it when it makes sense. Today, there was no spot that I felt comfortable, so I did not. I'm in profit $50 right now. Like, I'm cool. Like, honestly, I feel fucking great. I'm happy to make $50 the same way I'm happy to make $1,000, you know? And this is just one account, so technically that's $100. I'm cool. I'm cool. I'm making money. We're breaking hard here. Beautiful. Beautiful. I'm in profit $50. That's $100 for the day. I just got tapped out. I'm good. I'm good. That's $100. I'm good. You guys gotta be okay with taking the small. But like for real, like have any of you guys just got into an entry and stuck with the one lot size? Right? Like have you? Because if you haven't, you should. Because it's the only way to take the not so confident entry confidently, is to take an entry at the one lot size and just let the strategy play out, right? Take out of your mind the fact that you're wasting time, right? Because I know a lot of times all of you guys will tell me like, oh, it doesn't feel like it was worth your time. I get that, but it's not. It's fully worth your time to take the entry and let it play out, right? Overbought, rejection to the gold zone, Liddy candle goes red, pushes down. We're about 90% to the next gold zone. We're good. We're good. The juice strat hits every time. Emmanuel took 1,500 on the buy up. He clicks like crazy though. Good shit. Good shit. See, even the guys who are not on live, like they be taking great entries now. Beautiful. Didn't go full port. 300. Good. Like, feel what it feels to do what you guys are doing right now, right? Because, I mean, don't get me wrong. If, Ruben, if you felt 100% on taking that rejection of the gold zone, great. Joe, same thing. Jesus, the same thing. We all comprehend what we see on the charts differently. This is not an entry that I like to take, so I'm not gonna full risk it, right? However you guys decided to make the decision to go about your entry, good for you. I'm happy for you guys. Like, seriously, I'm not being sarcastic. I'm more proud that you guys are taking the entries, right? Taking them. The wick to the top, that is a dead giveaway. While we're overbought, that price might want to come down, right? If you didn't enter in off the wick to the top and you entered into the bearish candle at 715, beautiful. I entered in on the doji near the gold zone, beautiful. The wick to the top, the one that I entered in on, what is that, 710? Yeah, see, so we're all getting into the same entries. Whether or not you added contracts or whatever you did, that's not important. Important is that we all got into that entry for the same reasons. Good. That means what I'm teaching is finally fucking sticking in your heads. Oh, respectfully. Sorry. Hashtag respectfully. And here we are, pretty much down to the gold zone. All it was gold zone going up, gold zone coming down. And I bet you, is Fed Powell talking right now? Oh, in 2 hours. Yeah, that's right. That was like 4 hours away, so. Good shit. I mean, I'm thoroughly happy with my $100. Ain't nobody gonna hold me down. Oh no, I got to keep on moving. Ain't nobody gonna break on my stride. No, nobody gonna hold me down. Later, Ruben. I'm probably gonna jump off here shortly too. It's 9:38, right? Yeah, 7:38 for you guys. Roger that, Isaiah. Alrighty, guys. Anybody have any questions about today? Once again, I only took the rejection off of R1 gold zone. Is that R1? R2 gold zone. I didn't full port the risks. I didn't like it, so I didn't. Everybody Gucci. Everybody at least understand the movement. That's really all that matters. So. Nick's typing. Jesus is typing. Perfect. Good shit, guys. Joe still in? Jesus still in it? Nice. Good shit. I mean, right now, I would probably just be trailing this, you know? So my stop loss would probably be above the previous candle. Stop loss above 730, above perp. And then if price breaks the gold zone, you know, stop loss goes to the gold zone and then continue riding that down. So you guys are Gucci, man. You guys know what you guys are doing. Good shit, guys. I'm gonna make my beautiful video on my $100 winning today. I will see you guys tomorrow. If you guys have any questions, hit me up. You guys know the deal. Be careful on price supporting up over here, right? If we look at gold zone cross lines, they're right in the middle, so that's difficult. I would just avoid that. But we're making a doji here, so if price pushes back above perp, you know, there's a good chance that we'll continue up. So it is what it is. Alrighty, guys. Catch you guys tomorrow. Good entry today. Laters, everybody.